Rebirth. It's directed by Lara Moss and currently is playing in limited theaters. This one stars Judy Reyes, whom I just actually reviewed a series that she was in called The Horror of Dolores Roach, which is actually available on Amazon Prime. Anyhow, in this one, she's a nurse named Celie and has a daughter named Lila who gets meningitis and dies, which is terrible, dude. But what turns out even worse, though, is when she's actually going to go view the body of her daughter, it's actually missing. Now, moving over to the morgue, one of the morticians named Rose, who just so happens to work in the same hospital Celie does, and this is where the child's body was taken to, she's actually the one who takes the girl's body for personal interest. And eventually Celie questions this woman and even actually finds where she lives, and actually when she breaks into this woman's house, finds her daughter, dude. Except her daughter's not dead, she's alive. This is because Rose has performed a special experiment that has brought the girl to life. But the scary part is, how is this even possible? How can they keep her alive? And lastly, I'm sure this ain't the first time Rose has done something this fucking crazy. Dude, I'm gonna tell you guys straight off the bat, this is a good movie. I mean, it really is. Not a super bloody one, but a really good story and more of a, I guess you could say, a psychological horror drama. The acting is what makes this movie great, man. I mean, the Rose character, this woman is something else, dude. She's a cold individual. I'm talking about she's disconnected emotionally, not up or down, not up or down, just kind of there, kind of like just a freaky scientist and shit. I mean, who thinks of bringing back someone back to life and looks at them as a test subject more than a human? Because that's what this woman does. Plus the lengths that she goes to accomplish this shit, it's just so fucking crazy. But to her, it's just part of the work that needs to be done. Like I said, she's cold, dude, but she is calculated. And let's just say she has another subject in her home, and let's just say that shit's creepy as fuck, dude. Then you have the mom, Celie. It's wild because in her initial reaction, seeing her daughter is, in this chick's house, was like, I'm gonna kill this bitch. But once she saw her daughter breathing and was actually alive, her whole tune changed, wanted to assist Rose in any way possible to keep her daughter alive. Unfortunately, Celia is blinded by the reality of the situation. Her dead daughter's alive. There's always consequences to things like this, so but I'll say this though, what mom wouldn't want to bring her child back, right? And oh man, dude, there are all sorts of things and all sorts of shit these guys have to do just to keep the girl alive. This one's kind of like Pet Sematary, Frankenstein, and Reanimator, all in one movie. I'll say, at least when it comes to the whole resurrecting part, I should say. That's the similarities for the most part. It may not have all the blood and gore, but it is scary in the fact that these two main characters are just fucking nuts, though. Rose was already there. She was nuts from the get. But Celie got that way because of her daughter. Wanted to bring her kid back to life. It is what it is, right? And the ending, dude, I have to tell you right now, is so appropriate and perfect. There are times where this movie just had me going crazy. There's some great scenes, dude, where it's going to get you going. I'm telling you that right now. Yeah, I enjoyed this one. Great acting performances, great storytelling, and just entertaining from beginning to end. You could almost call this an emotional horror movie. Yes, I highly recommend you check this one out, so yeah, definitely go for this one once it's available. Now, I do have a movie that has to do with resurrection that many of you may not know or have seen it, alright? It is called The First Power. It stars Lou Diamond Phillips. That's right, Mr. La Bamba himself. So anyways, it's about a dedicated LA police detective and a female psychic. They must stop a demonic serial killer who is given the powers of resurrection, teleportation, and possession. Dude, I love this one. As a kid, dude, this was a classic horror to me, dude. And the ending has a classic ending as well. It's available on YouTube, alright? Anyhow, that's all for today. Stay nasty, my friends, and I will see you at the next one. Shay Nasty out.
I'll see you soon.
Like and subscribe.